Hey man, say man, welcome to another video. It's your girl Lexi, Sexy Lexi. If you're new here, welcome to a new video. You can be a part of the game. You can just really hit that subscribe button, for real. And if you're coming back, I love you as always. OG. Let's get into this video, y'all. This video actually was quite interesting to me, and I was like, oh, I have to share, because I find it real funny how we kind of like have a lot of similarities. So I guess let's get into the video, y'all. This is a little bit about the rat theorem and a lot of things that have been tested with rats. So let's get into it. All right, let's go here.
Harvard placed rats in a pool of water to test how long they could swim in the water. On average, they'd give up and sink after 15 minutes. Until they did this. Right before they gave up and sank from exhaustion, the researchers plucked them out, dried them off, let them rest for a few minutes, and put them back in for round 2. How long do you think they lasted? 15 minutes? 10 minutes? 5? The answer will shock you. 60 hours. And if we could ask the mice how they did it, they would probably say, I believed that someone will save me, so I kept pushing myself. The only thing that's stopping you from succeeding is your belief in yourself and your abilities. If you truly believe in yourself, the world can literally be yours.
It's called the Tyrone's Maze Rat Experiment. It went down in 1940. He ended up getting it from another psychiatrist in 1840. It's called the Tyrone Maze Rat Experiment. And what they did was they took a few hundred rats, right, and they splitted them and they divided them. And what they did was they created an environment for both of these rats to live in. In one subject, they took about 100 rats and they put it in an environment where it had clean water. They put it in an environment where it had the right amount of space for the rats can, get, basically, if they wanted to be by themselves, they could. They made sure that it was good food in there that didn't have any type of poisons put inside the foods. They even gave them space to breathe, to go upstairs, downstairs. They just gave them this abundant environment, right? They put these rats in there. Mind you, these are the same rats with the same genetical molecular structure, with nothing different. They both came from the same mama, the same daddy, the same family tree, right? So they took these rats, they put one in a good environment, then they put the other 100 rats in a bad environment where they didn't get water. If they did get water, the water actually had acids in it. They made sure they didn't give them the regular food. I think they gave them like cat food or something like that with a bunch of pellets that was inside of them, right? They stuck them on top of each other. And they made sure that the space was very small. They never cleaned any poop out of the maze. They pissed out of the maze, and they left them in there. They left them in there for 4 months, and they watched how their behavior changed. They went back and they got the actual rats that came from the good environment, and they put them in the maze. They ended up going through the maze very fast. Then they ended up going to get the rats that they put in the bad environment and put them in the maze, and they didn't know how to even make it through the first section of the maze. So he like...
Whoa. I'm trying to wrap my head around this because it's giving some similarities. Let's keep going, y'all. Come on, y'all. Stay with me.
Maybe this is a coincidence. So he did it. So what he did was he switched the rats. He took the rats that were smart, that made it through the maze, that was in a good environment, and he put them in a bad environment. Then he took the rats that was in a bad environment, that was dummies that couldn't make it through the maze at all, and he put them in a good environment. He waited 4 months, then he took them back out. The same rats that was good and smart, that was in a good environment, that he put in a bad environment, now they couldn't make it through the maze. The same rats that was in the bad environments, that was dummies that couldn't make it through the maze, he put them in a good environment. Now they making it through the maze and making it through life just fine. So he said, damn, it ain't the genetics. It ain't who these people is as individuals. It's the community. It's the environment that you put these biological entities in that changes the way they interact with their environment and with themselves. Did you know he did another 6-month experiment on the same rats that he left in the bad environment? Guess what they started doing? Killing each other. Some of the male rats started humping other male rats. Homosexuality. Look, the other rats that was at the bottom that didn't have the food, these niggas went upstairs to the other rats and started robbing them for food and water. I said, damn, this sound like your typical project, don't started questioning. I had to sit back and really rub my
They
shit.
turned into Robin, right?
They turned into robbing,
What else are
homosexual.
you gonna do? It's a survival mechanism at this point.
Now check this out though, guys. It was a selective group of female rats, and I really want y'all to look this up when y'all get home today. Watch this. It will fuck your mind up. The female rats, they started pampering themselves. They used to let their children just do what the fuck ever. They started pampering themselves. All they was worried about
hood rats. Which one of these?
See, these was the hood rats.
Okay.
The hood rats, right, exactly. So the hood rats, I'm gonna quote that. The hood rats, all they did was pamper themselves. The only thing that they worried about was their fur. They worried about their weight. They didn't worry about their children anymore. They weren't worried about the mama papa rat. The only thing that they focused on was their actual selves. And then the father rat started going to other different parts of the actual rat experiment cage and started like bullying on the younger children. It was crazy, man. Look, it gets so deep when you really start watching it. It even rapists started happening. Rape with the older male rats in the community started raping the younger males and the younger female rats. Same thing that happens in the ghetto where a young girl will get touched on by their uncle, or a young male will get touched on by their uncle or their auntie. This happens, so it's like, damn, is this rat experiment that's going on in Tyrone, rat maze experiment, the same shit that's going on with us in these communities? And then you have to ask yourself, in the projects, and who built these communities? We didn't build these communities. We ain't put the liquor stores in these communities. We ain't put dope in there. You got something called Russian AK-47s. Niggas ain't never been to Russia. You got Japanese SKs. We ain't never been to Japan. We got grenades that come from Russia. We got all these different things in the community of America that's outside of America when niggas ain't never left the block. How was they getting there? This shit was set up. So once I realized, like, damn, me and my people is in a rat maze. This is a project. We are being psychologically experimented on. That's when I said, okay, this is my motivation. It's time to break the psychological chains of my people. Yep. So once I fully got myself up out of it, my whole mission is I'm going to die for this shit. Everybody that I come in contact with is going to hear this message. And my message is, wake the fuck up, Black America.
Ooh wee, y'all. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. That one right there was deep. Wow. Like, I'm literally over here like speechless because I'm sitting thinking about just life, real life. All right, y'all. I'm so speechless. What do y'all think about this video? Do y'all agree? I do believe that we are being experimented on. I definitely do believe that. Allegedly. But wow, I'm really just mind blown by the video. So amen, say man. Y'all got something to put in the comments. Make sure y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all also please leave a like. Thank you. Like, don't just watch the video, like the video. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And y'all leave me some comments. Let's get some feedback back and forth about this theory. I'm gonna also find some more videos. If y'all would like, y'all let me know what other videos y'all would like me to do. And if y'all want to send me some videos, I have a link, my TikTok down there. You can also send me videos there. Okay, I'm trying to start up something to where I can receive videos from you guys. So yeah, amen, say man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'm